I guess we're supposed to talk now.
Yeah, I guess.
GameTalk Willem II, Ajax 1-1. Papimento.
Yeah. What do you want me to say, Juan? I mean,
I don't know what
I'm
to
not
say.
trying to laugh, but what do you want me to say? You see it happening. You see seriously the worst game I've seen of Ajax this season. And yeah.
So
1-0, they get the goal. It's not even like a clear chance created or something. It's just a shot, and the keeper made a mistake. I think he didn't really see the ball because
You mean the goal that we made, that we scored?
Yeah, the first goal in the first half from Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a mistake by their goalkeeper.
Not really a mistake. He didn't see the ball, but it was just a shot, and it was lucky that it went in like that. Let's say like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, but after that, we didn't do anything. Tempo was really low. Passes were the hardest thing on the pitch to do, passing between players.
I know I'm not supposed to do this, but
devil's advocate. Give it to me.
No, I mean, of course. Look, the pitch was not great either. It was raining.
Are you seriously gonna discuss the pitch now?
No, I'm just saying this also has a bit of a factor. I'm not taking away the fact that what Ajax did today was really bad and dreadful, but Ajax always wants to, play tiki-taka, as they say, and the pitch was not that good, especially as the game continued. It became worse and worse, the condition of the pitch.
But why can that striker of Willem II play better than the rest of our team, then? If the pitch is not that great,
I guess that's a rhetorical question.
That is a rhetorical question, because he played better than most of our team. And, a couple of things, okay? It's not only that if football doesn't work in the way you trained it with passing and perfect passing that you score. No, you can also just be opportunistic. You can give the ball high. You can put pressure on the opponent so you get the ball earlier on the pitch so you can create chances. But no, let's just wait back. Ajax is the best in defending, so let's just stay in our box.
Well, the thing that I wanted to ask you is, didn't we just start awful? I mean, of course we scored, but the tempo, as you said, the pace of the game, we didn't have any urgency. I mean, I had the feeling
the goal was the worst thing that could have happened.
Exactly, so early in the game.
Yeah, because it gave them more reason to play the way they were playing. Because they weren't playing good. The passes between each other was not good. It looked like they weren't focused, or they thought it's in the bag.
Okay,
seriously, are you gonna tell me?
Yeah.
With this, you're number one. PSV is behind you. The next game, 10th of January, is against PSV. Okay, that's the first game after the stop. You could have like 3 points in front of them. Now it's just
you can be leading 3 points. Now it's only 1 point.
Why do that to yourself? That's the most frustrating thing. You don't see an Ajax level. You expect to win. You don't get it. And then in the last 15 minutes, you know how to pressure and how to play attacking football?
Yeah, the last 10 minutes. Yeah, 15.
So
15
where
minutes.
was that the rest of the game?
Yeah, because that was the opportunistic play that they did at the end,
And
but
you should do that against a Willem II that's third last of the league, and you let them play like that. And Kleiber was they ran past Kleiber. Another attacker ran past Blind, like they weren't even standing there.
Blind had trouble staying on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you thought he played well. Maybe in attacking prowess.
On the ball, he was our best player.
Okay, but
honestly.
defensively, it's getting week in, week out, every time the same.
And the goal that we conceded, again, Schuurs. So easy.
Yeah, and that was really a bad defending. Like turning around with somebody in your back, that's the first lesson of a defender. You don't let them turn. So, yeah, I don't think that's an Onana fault. That's pure Schuurs, and he should really look into what he's been showing the last couple of weeks. Maybe he's tired, but that's done up to the coach to make those decisions, because Klaas didn't look fit either. And he got injured, so we don't even know if he's going to play against PSV.
Okay, so let me ask you something, right? Two things. Basically, the first thing I wanted to ask you is, after the Den Haag game on the weekend, I was talking to Sahbi, and we were positive. People were telling us, yeah, you guys are quite positive, you know. We were leading 4-0 in the first half, and then it became 4-2.
But isn't Sahbi always positive?
Well, most of the time. But no, the thing that I want to go to is that we kept it positively because we thought, you know, at least they gave us urgency in the first half. They scored 4 goals. But they were up to this game. Everybody was saying, coach included, that no, we cannot do the same as what we did against Den Haag. So today, I thought, last game, we're going to finish this, end strong, and then the winter break. But it's worse. It's the worst game of the season. So look, my question would be, so this is the first thing. The second thing where I'm going to ask you is, aren't the players, like you said, already tired? One. Second of all, aren't we missing too many good players at the moment? Maybe the backup players that we have that are playing right now are just not good enough. Apart from the fact that we have some starters who are also not up to level, maybe because they're tired. So there is a combination of both. Or is this an excuse from my side? How do you view it?
Well, you know, like, let's start with the ADO Den Haag, okay? I wasn't as positive as Sahbi was. Okay. I think he just wanted to be positive that we won and maybe Ajax had a bad day. But at least in the first half, we saw a good Ajax. Now, that's not because Ajax was that good, but because the opponent was terrible in that first half. And in the second half, they changed it, and Ajax was having trouble because they were putting more pressure on the ball. Today, Willem II was pressuring from the start. So Ajax needed a different intensity to get this win in, and they didn't. So it's pure their fault. I'm not going to blame anything else than Ajax. Being tired, we have Ekkelenkamp that came in. We have Promes that came in. We have Kleiber that came in off the bench.
No, Kleiber started.
Yeah, he started, but I mean, those are not players that regularly play.
Okay.
And we're talking about being tired, but these are the players that sit on the bench every week and should do everything possible to show that they should be in the starting 11, but they play the same way as the veterans. That's unacceptable to me. Like, today I didn't see like a Kleiber that I want on the pitch. I didn't see a Labiat that I want on the pitch. Too many mistakes. Focus wasn't there, and I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried because it's multiple games now behind each other, and the next game is PSV, and that's a counter team. That's the worst team you can get against Ajax.
Yeah, because they're basically going to play the same way the other team that hurt us are playing. They're going to sit back, and they have much better attackers. Exactly. PSV, or maybe one of the best in the Eredivisie.
Put pressure on Schuurs and Blind.
Exactly. So okay, let's not talk about PSV now. Let's come back to the game today. I want to come to the coach, and I want to come to the coach because 10 to 15 minutes before we conceded the goal, I said it wouldn't surprise me looking at how we're playing and how the game is going, we will concede a goal. What happens? We concede a goal. If I, as a fan, can see this happening and stuff are not moving, why does the coach doesn't act? He doesn't have to substitute. I'm not going that far. But why is Ten Hag incapable? Because I'm sorry to say that. Up to this point, for me, you can share your opinion on this. And I guess also that Ajax has said that a couple of times as well, and I agree with him. Ten Hag is unable to switch things around during a game. He cannot make that switch that things will be repaired or that things will go better. And it's the same thing today.
Yeah, look, I'm not like Ajax because then in that case, I'm going to look at what do I have on the bench and what can I change from the bench in that position. Yeah. But you can also look at formation, strategy, etc. Maybe a different way, maybe somebody extra on the midfield. But those plan Bs is not something that Ten Hag is very good at. Usually when he starts thinking about changing tactics or putting different players in, it might work, but it's not always there. And I didn't see... I mean, he's like Blind pushing forward in the second half. That's a technical change, and it worked out well. But what I'm trying to say is you don't need, against Willem II, to wait that long. Push in the first half everything you can.
That's my point.
Let Rens, let Taylor, let the rest come in with a 3-0 goal difference. But now you don't do anything after the first goal. and everybody expected them to or get a draw or lose that game because they weren't creating anything. And what was more astonishing, look, Anthony played great, okay? He was one of the top players together with Gravenberg for me, okay? But the amount of crosses and the amount of chances we created and no shots on goal, nothing.
Well, at the end, we had a couple of chances to win the game still. A couple of big ones,
Yeah,
actually.
okay, at the end. But
at the end, yeah. But
at the end, but before that, a lot of crosses that were going or too high or too low. Almost all our corners never becomes like really dangerous. So there are a lot of things that needs to be worked on at Ajax because it doesn't look as smooth as it was.
Okay, so let's end this conversation by saying maybe that this is the end of of a long first half of the season. It has been long for the players. So let's see. Winter break, we come up fresh. A couple of players coming back. We actually think everybody will be back, but now with Klaassen, we're not sure.
Yeah.
So on the 10th of January, we'll play PSV, and there will be a couple of important games that month. AZ, Feyenoord also waiting for us, and also AZ in the cup. Let's see how it goes. But today was not a good game.
No, and I'm just happy now. Kudus is back. Neres will be back. It might change a lot, but if they don't play against PSV, it's going to be a very hard game for us.
One last question. I said this is the end, but one last question. Do you think that the center that we have, this is something that's recurring all the time, but we're having problems with ADO and Willem II. Should Ten Hag start thinking and reflecting back on maybe he should change the center?
Yeah. Yeah, the combination Schuurs Blind has shown us it doesn't work. So, or Timber Blind, or Schuurs Martinez. Martinez we don't see at all, so I don't know what happened between him and Ten Hag, but it's getting frustrating, to be honest, because everybody else is getting chances except Martinez, while that's somebody that can bring you the fight that you want. But yeah, he needs a different duo in the central position.
All right.
I would do that. Yeah.
All right. Any last things you want to say?
No, let's just hope for a better second half of the year and less injuries, because this is not I cannot hold on another half season to this kind of football. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Hey there. Thanks for watching. A thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Subscribe so we can bring you more awesome content. Do it.